Hi guys, so today we'll be discussing the problem of edit distance. So let's look at a description of the problem. So we are given two strings A and B, and the objective is to find the minimum number of steps required to convert A to B. Now each operation is counted as one step. So what operations can we do? We have three operations that are permitted: insert some characters, delete some characters, and replace some characters. Now let's look at a few examples of the problem. Uh, Looking at example 1, we have two strings given here, geek and GESEK. And if you think about it, the output is 1. And the reason for that is we can simply convert string 1 to string 2 by inserting an S right in the middle of string 1. You can also have a look at the two other examples. The explanations are mentioned in the slides themselves. So please have a look at them before we move on to the subsequent slides. So let's think about how to solve the problem. Consider the example of two strings, Sunday and Saturday. So how do we go about solving this problem? Now the first letter of both strings is the same, so it just makes sense to leave that as it is and not to tamper with that. And then let's move on to the second character. Now the second characters are U and A, so obviously they are different. We have three options here. We could either transform both characters into either U or A. We could delete the second character for string from string 1, or add U as the second character of string 2, and they are in the context of our problem, which is to find the number of operations, they are the same thing. Or we could delete the second character from string 2 or add A as the second character of string 1. Now depending on which of these three options is chosen, we have three different sub problems which are same as the original sub problem but of reduced size. Now looking at these symptoms of a problem, what technique do you think we can use to approach this? Think about it for a minute. So I hope you've thought about it, and the answer is recursion. Now let's take a look at the recursive equation that we will use to solve this problem. Since we have two strings and we have to keep track of the current position at each string, we have two states in our recursive equation and we will denote them as I and j. So edit distance of I comma j is equal to edit distance of I minus 1 comma j minus 1 if string 1 of I is equal to string 2 of j, since if the character at the current position is equal at both the strings, then we just simply reduce the sub problem, that is we reduce both I and j without expending any operations. Now if that is not the case, then we will have to expend one operation, and we have to consider three separate sub problems depending on which of the three choices that we make. Now these three choices we have already mentioned in a previous slide, so do refer to them if you need to refresh your memory. Now the three choices are edit distance of I minus 1 comma j minus 1, which corresponds to the case where we are simply transforming one character to another, and the remaining two are edit distance of I minus 1 comma j and edit distance of I comma j minus 1. So that is our basic recursive equation. Now our base cases are edit distance of 0 comma 0 is equal to 0, since we don't need any operations to transform one empty string to another. Edit distance of 0 comma j is equal to j, since we either have to add j characters to the first string or delete j characters from the second string. And in a similar vein, edit distance of I comma 0 is equal to I. Now we have a problem. The problem is that the time complexity of our approach is 3 to the power m, and as you can understand, as m increases, very soon our problem, or rather our solution to the problem, becomes computationally infeasible. So what can we do? Now, if we take a more in-depth look into the nature of our subproblems, we can see that there are actually a lot of overlapping subproblems. So, as you can see, uh, edit distance of 2 comma 2 can be seen here 2 times. The same is the case with edit distance of 1 comma 2 and many others. So a little bit of analysis would make us realize that we actually have m into n unique subproblems, and therefore it makes no sense to solve the same problems again and again. We only need to solve m into n problems. So what does this approach remind you of? Please take some time to think about it. Now I hope you've thought about it, and the solution is dynamic programming. So as we know, there are two ways to approach a dynamic programming problem: the top-down approach and the bottom-up approach. Now in our solution, we'll be focusing on the bottom-up approach. So we've taken a DP table of length len1 plus 1 into len2 plus 1, which are the lengths of the two strings, and the code is pretty straightforward. We've just implemented the recursive equations that we mentioned in the previous slide, and the base cases as well. So as you can see, the first three if-else cases are just the base cases, and the second to last else if case and the last else case correspond to our recursive equations that we have already mentioned. And finally we return dp of length 1 comma length 2, which corresponding to our problem would be dp of m comma n, where we were considering m and n to be the length of the two strings. So for our approach, the time complexity is m into n and the space complexity is m into n as well. Now we can further optimize the space complexity. If we do a simple optimization, our space complexity can be reduced to 2 into minimum of m comma n, but I'll not be discussing that in this presentation, and I leave you to think about it, and perhaps we can discuss that in a subsequent video. So think about it and give it a try. Thanks a lot for your time.